In this video, I will show you how to build a life that reinforces who you truly are. If you've watched the 6 previous episodes in this series, you've come a very long way. You've uncovered beliefs that weren't yours in the first place. You've traced them back to their origin in childhood, culture, emotion, and experience. You've exposed how they shaped who you are, your identity, your decisions, your self-worth. And you've begun learning how to install new beliefs, not just as wishful thinking, but as emotional truth. And now maybe you're wondering, how do I make this last? How do I keep on growing when life gets loud again? And when the old triggers show up, when my environment hasn't changed yet? How do I react when people around me still expect the old version of me to show up? But here's what I want you to know. You were never meant to react to your beliefs. You are meant to actually design them. Therefore, in this final episode, I want to hand you the keys, not just to healing your old belief system, but to designing a brand new one that is rooted in truth, one that is aligned with the person that you are becoming, and one that supports the next chapter of your life, not sabotage it. Hi, my name is Campbell, and welcome to this last episode in our series, Breaking the Belief Trap. This series has been about uncovering the beliefs silently shaping your life and teaching you exactly how to rewire them from the inside out. And now in this final shift, I want to show you something, because you're no longer a product of your programming. You are the programmer. So let me say it again. Your beliefs don't have to be inherited. They can be intentional. Belief is a tool, not a trap. And it's time that you started using it that way. And I want us to start here for today. Most people live reactively. They believe what they have been told. They behave how they have been trained. They chase success in systems that never considered their values. They live on autopilot and call it personality. They repeat survival patterns and call it identity. And that's not you anymore. You've awakened to the truth. And here it is. Your beliefs create your perception. Your perception creates your reality, and your reality reinforces what you believe. Therefore, if you want to live a different life, you must build new beliefs that support that. And now let me give you a powerful model, and I call it the 3 pillars of belief architecture. All right, let's build this block by block. And here is pillar number 1, your environment. Your surroundings shape your subconscious more than you realize. People, media, workspaces, conversations. Your environment either reinforces your new beliefs or it fights them. So if you're building a new belief like my voice matters, but your work environment punishes you for speaking up, you will feel torn. If you're rewiring, let's say, abundance is possible, but your circle constantly talks about scarcity and shame and struggle, you will unconsciously shrink back and not pursue opportunity. So ask yourself, does my environment support the version of me that I'm becoming? If not, you need to change that. You need to set some boundaries. You need to curate the inputs because they affect the output. That is pillar number 1. Here's pillar number 2, habits. Your habits are the daily rituals that prove your beliefs. It's not enough to believe, for example, that I'm worthy. You must rest. It's not enough to believe I'm a creator. You must create. Habits are how beliefs become identity. So ask yourself, what does someone who believes this do each day? And start doing that. Even if it feels awkward at first, even if it feels like you're just making small steps, belief follows behavior. So if you say a content creator, create. If you say you are a public speaker, then seek opportunities that allow you to speak in public. Don't shrink back. If you say you want to be a person of influence, pick a person that you can begin coaching one-on-one. So Pillar number one, environment. Pillar number two, habits. And here's pillar number three, self-image. This is the internal picture that you hold of yourself, not the one that you present to the world, the one that whispers in the quiet moments of the night. Who am I becoming? What kind of person does this? Am I someone who trusts myself? The self-image you hold about you dictates what you allow, tolerate, and pursue. So if your inner picture is still based on old wounds, you will keep bumping into old ceilings. But here's a powerful truth. Self-image isn't fixed. It's fluid. It grows as you grow. It evolves as you evolve. It means that you get to choose who you are becoming and then align your beliefs, your habits, and your environment to match that. Let me say this. You won't get it perfect. There will be days when your old beliefs will feel loud. There will be moments where you shrink, you hide, you perform, or forget what you now know. But those moments are not failure. They're simply feedback, opportunities for you to take a moment and pause, to reflect, to recalibrate. Because when you are the architect, even the storms serve a purpose. You now are in a position where you have the tools to do that. You now have the language. You now have the clarity. The prison has been exposed. The keys have been handed to you. And so I want to leave you with this, the final practice. And I call it the daily identity alignment. Each morning, I want you to ask yourself, who am I becoming? Journal this. What does this version of me believe? What is one small thing I can do today to align with that belief? I took up journaling seriously about 2 years ago, and it has been the best companion for me. And every morning, I take a moment just to reflect on who I'm becoming. I take a moment to reflect on yesterday. What quote unquote mistakes did I make? Where did I shrink back instead of leaning in? Where did I choose not to speak up because I was more concerned about what people will say about me? This is how you become the architect, not by waiting for permission, not by avoiding failure, but by building one intentional belief at a time. If you haven't done so yet, I want you to download the workbook that goes with this series. And if you haven't seen the series itself, I want you to go back and see it. And lastly, I want you to subscribe to my newsletter. I call it the Decisive Edge. And it's for people like you and me that are wanting to make a lasting impact in the world by first believing that we need to work on ourselves. My friend, this is just the beginning. Let's go get it. Thank you for joining me in this series. I value your time and your feedback. So please let me know in the comment section if there's a way I can help you. And if you want to work with me one-on-one, there are also opportunities that are going to be opening up for you to schedule some time with me so that we can work on your internal system to become the leader, entrepreneur, and change maker that you were created to be. Have a great one. Bye-bye.